The Iron Mike. Hop in, brother. Where you at, bro? The Iron Mike.
Oh yeah, peace and blessing.
Turn.
What up, though? This from Detroit. How you doing, Tariq?
I'm good, man. What up, though? What's on your mind, man?
Yeah, bro. Tell us about your hip hop history. And like in Detroit, we know you wash your ass and have an Asian woman on your cover of your album. Talk about that, brother.
Yeah, I mean, shit. What about it? What you want to know?
I don't know. You tell us like why you turned so anti-Asian. Like why you turned 360 like that? You went from having Asian women on the cover of your album to hating on anything Asian. You did documentaries about the black influence in Asia, and now you just an
Right.
anti-Asian hater.
Now, how about anti-Asian? And why you caping for Asians so hard, bro?
Cause I'm in Asia. I'm in China. Last time you just booted me off stage, like just off the rip. So, and you do a lot of hate
So
towards
you're in,
Asians.
like how? What hate have I done towards Asians?
The situation with the brother in Africa, the situation, that story that you was running about the Chinese dude that did something racist. Like you didn't even mention that the government arrested him and he was punished. You just focus on the negative side.
I don't know what story you're talking about, sir. What are you talking about?
Something about some Chinese dude in Africa used some kids or whatever um to do some racist commercials. You remember that?
He used some kids to do racist commercial. What did he do?
Something about some videos where young kids were used to like say some things, and ultimately he got arrested though. He got
Okay.
sent back and punished for doing that shit. But I'm just saying though, like
So
why you
so
definitely
so
got
how's
smoked.
that? So how's that? Bro. So how's that anti-Asian? If he did some racist shit and got punished, how is that anti-Asian?
Because the way you spun the story, it was like you didn't tell the full story, and that's usually what happens when these
What's
random
the
incidents occur with the Black and Asian community. Like we just look at the negative. We don't.
so you're defending the Asian guy?
I'm defending the fact like you just talked about hip hop and you don't mention the Wu-Tang Clan and how they took inspiration
No, no,
from
no, no, no.
China.
You no, 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 bro. You deflecting. Why are you defending an Asian criminal? If he committed a crime, why are you defending that?
I'm not defending the criminal. I'm actually defending the government for doing what they're supposed to do. When they do see people doing ignorant stuff, they put them in check.
Okay, but what's anti-Asian though?
When you only put a negative spin on the Asian community and all of your posts, like you be dog whistling
That's
anti-Asian hate all the time. There's like no love. There's no solidarity. You just talked about hip hop. You couldn't talk about
no,
the Asian contributions to b-boy
but that's not
culture
true.
and martial art.
Well, you just made that up. The example you gave, you talked about an Asian criminal who was doing some racist stuff. So you're just saying stuff, sir. What's that about?
No, I got it from your site. Like I can pull up the I gotta dig
No,
it
you
up.
can't. No, you can't, sir. Sir, you just wanted some attention, didn't you? Are you in Asia for real? Where are you for real? You're not in Asia.
No, I'm in China. I've been here 25 years. I promote hip hop. I'm the godfather of hip hop in China. Iron Mike,
Oh,
Showtime.
so you have an Asian wife, right?
Why would you say that?
You have an Asian wife, right?
Why are we talking about this? What are you trying to do? What are you talking about?
How long have you been married to your Asian wife, sir?
I'm here as an individual. I'm not getting into my family.
And we're not getting into your family. I just want to know how long have you been married to your Asian wife? Because you came in caping way too hard for Asians. That means you have an Asian wife, sir. How long you been married to
That's a
her?
lot of assumptions, but it's irrelevant from my
It,
perspective.
sir, how long have you been married to your Asian wife? Let's keep it a buck, Iron Mike. Iron Mike, don't get quiet, sir. Because, nigga, you came in bucking your eyes with some chow mein sauce on your shirt, nigga. Nobody capes that fucking hard unless you got pussy whooped by an Asian woman, nigga. That's pathetic. And you sound like one of these big old burly niggas then got pussy whooped by an Asian woman. Coming in here caping, ready to stab a nigga over some of that Asian cooch. You big pathetic buffoon. Nigga, get off my phone. You big old Sambo. That I knew that when he started talking, I knew he had an Asian significant other. Let me say that when y'all niggas get y'all some exotic cooch, you lose your damn mind. You become violent to other black folks. I really wish y'all niggas get your macking in order. The minute y'all get some exotic cooch, boy, y'all niggas ready to pull out a samurai sword on niggas. Don't you be talking about them Asian now. Leave Asian folks alone. These is good peoples. You big fucking buffoon ass nigga. How you be hating on them Asian though, Tariq? Oh, when he said that, I said, this nigga has an Asian baby mama. This big butter biscuit eating Sambo, butter biscuits with soy sauce ass nigga has an Asian significant other. Caping that hard. Lord. I swear, man, y'all niggas get pussy whooped so easy. Game goofy as hell. I'm gonna have to bring the Mac lessons back to tighten the screws up in y'all mouthpieces, man, in y'all game. Are you gonna go over to China and get turned out? And you supposed to be from the D? Nigga, please. You went over there to pay a trick tab and stayed. Come on. Boy, brothers, step your game up, man. Don't be that nigga. My young guy, because look, I think you sound like kind of like an older nigga. He said he been in China for like 25 years. How many years? Because he's one of these, yeah, he's one of these little older niggas. And I don't want my young, because I got a lot of youngsters, and this is the thing, and I have a lot of young guys look at my broadcast. I got a lot of teenage black boys who listen. And I want my teenage black boys to understand all older niggas are not dusty, buffoonish, and coonish like that. I don't want y'all to keep seeing niggas like that. Okay? That's a problem. I don't want my young boys seeing some of you middle aged niggas and older niggas out here acting a goddamn buffoon ass fool. I want to have a positive, strong image for some of our young brothers out here. There's too much foolery with old niggas out here. That's why I don't like having a lot of old, dusty, jealous niggas and call up. I don't even want that example being shown to some of my young bulls out here, man. I want them to see strength. I want them to see brothers who are handling business. I don't. You got a lot of old, dusty, gossipy niggas. That's pathetic. Old pussy whoop niggas. I don't want my young players to see that. I don't want my young players to see old niggas up here caping for racist groups. You know, Tariq, why you talking shit about the Ukrainians? My baby mama from the Ukraine. She ain't no damn Nazi. She loves me. I don't want my young boys seeing niggas like that. You old, musty, dusty, crusty, buffoonish Negroes. I don't want my young boys seeing that. They need better examples. I'm not going to let my young boys see dusty, old, hating niggas who get pussy whooped by the first piece of exotic cooch that comes their way. This big, goofy nigga from Detroit got him a whiff of exotic cooch and just moved to another damn country. That's how pussy whooped he is. That nigga left Detroit for China. You dig? That nigga just moved to a whole different country. That nigga left all that good soul food for oysters and squid sandwiches. You dig? Over some pussy. And he calling up mad at me. Why you be going in on them Asian peoples? God, niggas. You never see Asians call up other Asian people. Hey, why are you talking about black people? You never see that. Notice that there's always one of the we always got the goofballs on our side of the chessboard. God damn, we got to get the goofies out of the mix, man. You don't never see Asians calling nobody. Hey, why y'all saying this about black people? Hey, why don't y'all leave black people alone? It's always some big old rusty nigga with the cape on for some exotic cooch. Low self esteem ass nigga. That's low self esteem right there. And then tried to change the subject, talking about some damn Wu Tang. So that's what he's probably over there in China talking about. He with the Wu Tang clan or some shit. Yeah, he's over there running that game. He's with the Wu Tang clan. He's the big exotic Negro over there. Yeah, I can imagine. He's over there selling all types of wolf tickets. Yeah, yeah, I'm from the United States. I know Method Man. I know Raekwon. You know, I was in the studio with Wu Tang and shit. So he's over there running that game. He's probably over there acting like he's a Wu Tang member. That nigga's probably over there acting like he's Ghostface Killer and shit. They don't know no better. They don't know. Look, a blacker man. Yeah, I'm with Wu Tang. He's probably over there performing. This nigga's over there performing his Wu Tang Clan. His big mustache is over there in a karaoke bar with a Wu Tang shirt on, performing, lying to the people over there in Asia. Yeah, that I really believe that nigga's over there finessing. Yeah, living a lie. Nigga, stop. Okay, let me get some more folks in here. Let me get some more. I can't have goofiness. I see my idol John Horse. Let me get the person with the name John Horse. That's one of my idols. What's up, John Horse?
Hey, what's good, Tariq?
I'm good, man. How are you, sir?
Man, I'm good, bro. It's a pleasure to speak to you, bro. I've been following you for a long time, bro.
Man, much respect to you. What's on your mind?
Hey, man, look, hey, when it comes to like our culture, like, you know what I'm saying? I would even say that the concept of freedom in itself is something that's like really deep in within our culture here as FBA.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Because, how can the dominant society speak about freedom when they actually took freedom?
Yeah,
We're really the only ones that really been fighting for freedom here.
yeah. Real shit.
I just laying there.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are, man. We the only ones who really put in that work like that, man. But hey, according to Steve, we got the courage from them Africans, man. We got that courage from them. That's where we get that courage from, man. We get the courage and the beat from them. We get the beat from Burna Boy, man. According to Steve, we get it from them. Fuck out of here, man. And we're the only ones who really do the fight, man. And I'm telling you, dude, that whole we get the courage from them. Dude, when I say we do the fighting, man, most of the movements, and I talked about this the other day, most of the global international movements of freedom, dude, we were the ones who going to these countries putting the batteries in people's backs. Literally. And Steve was over there in South Africa, man. Look, do you know the apartheid? That was the stopping apartheid. That was a grassroots movement over here with foundational Black Americans. We got that popping, ending apartheid. We were over here in the United States, foundational Black Americans, demanding that they free Nelson Mandela. We were going to these universities. We were going up to the U.S. Senate telling them to put sanctions on them. You had people like Rosa Parks, Coretta Scott King, other people getting arrested in the 80s. brothers and sisters on these college campuses saying, hey, man, we're going to boycott these companies that invest in South Africa. We were doing that, and it was a decentralized movement, so it was just everybody on code. We were doing that over here. We were putting pressure on the U.S. government to put sanctions on the South African government, man, to get them to free our brother Nelson Mandela. That was here, dude. Y'all better understand and look at history. We were putting there. They Stevie Wonder was stomping. Yeah, I think they arrested Stevie Wonder. It was us saying, "Hey, we're not going to go play. We're not going to do no shows over there. We're going to have a de facto boycott of South Africa and any companies that do business with South Africa." Yeah, we kicked that off on the grassroots over here. You understand? So we've always fought for other people, and I just don't respect when we fight for all these other people. People turn around and then try to talk greasy. No, no. We're not doing that at all. People are going to show some goddamn respect to the FBA family. That's just what it is. Or hold your own nuts. Because what happens is when we let everybody hold their own nuts, they start falling by the wayside. We see how people start panicking because they ain't trying to fight nothing. And when we ain't stomping for them, all of a sudden things go left. Yeah. That's why, because we're delineating, so many people get upset and get mad because now we're looking out for the foundation of Black American family. We ain't claiming all that other stuff. We're saying, hey, if we're different, you be different over there, we'll be different over here. And they see fighting on their own, and that's something scary to them. They ain't used to that. So they want us to do all the fighting for them. And when we say, hey, you're going to have to hold your own nuts, they're going to be like, hey, come on now, come on, nigga. We're all the same people. Tell him, Steve, we all the same people, man. We is them Africans, man. We is them, man. See, Steve Harvey told you, nigga. Fuck out of here. Let me get my brother Afro Elite here. Brother Afro Elite, hop on, man. I can hear you. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind, Afro?
Well, I'm gonna be brief. I'm gonna say what's interesting about that clip with Steve Harvey when he was talking about how he wanted to bridge the gap. I feel like that was very disingenuous, and a lot of people who claim that they want to bridge the gap is very disingenuous because every time they have the conversation, they wag the finger at FBA as if we
Right,
need to bridge the gap. We got to kiss their ass,
right,
or the problem is 50-50. Nobody's honestly having the conversation that they have anti-FBA narratives in the continent and the Caribbean, and they bring them over to America. So since we're the only ones who are going to be honest about that, nobody is going to be able to bridge that gap because they're trying to fool us into believing that the problem is 50-50 or that we need to, it's us being xenophobic to them. So that's why no problem can be solved and no bridge can be gapped. No, bridge can be fixed. I mean,
yeah, real talk, real talk. Thank you so much. Let me expound on that. That's real talk. Yeah, they always make it seem like I'm trying to bridge the gap, man. Ain't it what the gap is one sided, dude. We can't do anymore. We've done enough. We've done enough to get people over here. We fought to get them over here. We fought their freedom movements over there. And damn, what are they gonna do? Because see, the thing is, man, there's been this whole thing where we're we're almost told that Africa, they're so wounded, we kind of have to give them some leeway. It's like they're wounded. It's like the cousin, who's just down bad. Yeah, that's your cousin, that's your family. He's still our family. You just take care of him now. You see, he down bad. Feed him, give him some need, give him some clothes. All right, you got to let him wear your clothes, let him wear your shoes. You keep messing up, but I got to keep uplifting them, got to feed them, clothe them. And you got to understand this: when you do that for certain people, when you do that for the down bad cousin, that down bad cousin be the first one to turn on you. Yeah, you keep lifting that person up and feeding that person and elevating that person will eventually get resentful, because now the minute you lift them up and you keep having to lift them up, that messes with an inferiority complex that they already have. You understand? Because it makes the relationship unequal, you see. So now you feel inferior that another group of people keep having to lift you up. You did? You feel inferior. And then that you become envious. This one group of people, you see foundational Black Americans who, we're going to keep it a buck tonight, who you left for dead centuries ago, if we're going to keep it a buck. These folks that you left for dead, y'all collaborated with some of these white supremacists, made a little janky deal, and then left us for dead. All of a sudden start shining, and not, I won't say all of a sudden, but over the years got it together, survived, and then became the face of Black people globally. You see what I'm saying? Foundational Black Americans are the face of Black people globally. When you go around the world, and some of y'all haven't been around the world. I've been to every continent except Antarctica. Everybody around the world emulates foundational Black Americans. Do y'all know that? I'm telling you, go anywhere on this planet, you're going to see people dressed like us, listening to our music, dancing like us. I'm telling you, I went to Bali. Bali's on the other side of the planet. One of those Asian guys saw me at a store. He was like, "Hey, you're Black American." And then he put on some music and started popping. He wanted to show me his moves because he had never seen a Black American before. He'd never seen a foundational Black American. He was so excited to show me his moves. I'm like, all right, my nigga, you did that. Now let me get some of that duck sauce on this chow mein. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So when foundational Black Americans are the face of Black people globally, the continent that's full of Black people, Africa, they feel like they have to pay second fiddle to that. Let's keep it a buck tonight. Can we keep it a buck tonight? A lot of brothers and sisters on the continent. You're on the motherland. You're on the continent of Africa. You feel like your image has to play second fiddle to foundational Black Americans. And you feel a certain way. You're like, I'm the real African. We're the real Africans. They're African American, but we're the real Africans. Why do we have to be second fiddle to these niggas? A lot of people feel that way. They really feel that way. So there's a resentment there. Well, those niggas are kata. They don't know who they are. They start playing that game. And then they start trying to bring that over here to us. You niggas don't know who you are. That type of thing. They start trying to project their self-esteem onto us. You see? And that's why when people like me who know history, who don't let that go down, they really have a problem with me. No, that nigga Tariq is being xenophobic. No, because I'm pointing out the fact that yes, we do know we know who we are. We know our history. And in fact, you don't really know who you are. You don't know your history, sir. And many of y'all don't even have birth certificates. You don't even know when you were born. Oh, why did you say that, nigga? You so hateful. No, we're just getting some straightening. We're just getting some straightening. And the thing is, when we talk about bridging the gap needs to be bridged over there. Y'all need to start really putting up or shutting up right now. The gap needs to be bridged over there. We've done everything we can do. All of the movements, freedom movements, we've been in the forefront. It's your turn. It's your turn. We've done all we can do. We got to get out. We're making sure we're straight over here. We're solidifying our culture, getting it popping. You dig? Talking about we got to bridge a gap. No, we don't. I want y'all to be clear on something. We don't have to bridge no gap. The fuck we got? No, we don't. We've done it out of kindness. We've done it out of spiritual camaraderie, but we don't have to do shit. As foundational Black Americans, we don't have to do anything. We do not have to bridge no gap. We don't have to do anything. We're good. We do things just out of family kinship, genetic kinship, just out of kindness. And we've always done this stuff out of kindness. But truth be told, we've never really benefited. We've never really benefited. We've we've just been kind for the sake of being kind. We've never benefited really from these movements. Us putting ourselves on the line for South Africa, we didn't benefit from that. We just didn't want to see Mandela in prison. We didn't want to see that. We didn't want to see the brothers and sisters being abused over there like that. We didn't want to see it, especially when you're the majority. We didn't want to see that. Yeah. And Brother Khalid Muhammad said something real interesting. I remember he said this back in the day. He was like, "What the hell is wrong with them South Africans over there? What all is y'all the majority and Mandela's in jail? Hell, why didn't y'all just go get him out?" Which makes sense. Truth be told, you want to get real? If you're the majority over there, Mandela's in jail for 20 something years. And I've been to the jail before. It's a horrible jail. It's a very small jail. I've been to Mandela's jail cell over there on Bird Island. I've been over there. Horrible. But that jail is relatively small. They could have really went over there and just got him out of there. Truth be told. When you got millions of black folks over there, you're the majority. Just go over there with some hammers and nails or whatever and knock that wall out and get him out. That's what you do when you're the majority. You dig? But it was psychological. They had them psychological bondage. You dig? But it was foundational Black Americans stomping for the apartheid movement. You dig? Remember, and I talk about this many times, when Ethiopia, when they were about to get colonized, and that was the last country that, wasn't under colonial rule, and Italy was about to get at them. It was foundational Black Americans who said, "Nah, we can't have that happen." We had a spiritual connection that we had a camaraderie with. We said we can't let the last independent African nation get colonized. That's why foundational Black Americans, when Italy was about to try to colonize Ethiopia, it was foundational Black Americans who were lining up all over this country to go over there to fight. It was a spiritual thing for us. It was a spiritual thing. Like, we don't have much, but will fight for our brothers and sisters over there. And it was foundational Black Americans who were going over there to Ethiopia, teaching them to fly planes in order to fight the fascist regime from Italy. It was foundational Black Americans, our brother Charles Robinson, who went to aviation school and hustled his way into learning aviation. They wouldn't let Black folks into the aviation school, so he got a job as a janitor and ear hustled his way into the game. That's foundational Black American. And took that game over to Ethiopia and went to Haile Selassie. And Haile Selassie made him in charge, I think, of the Air Force over there, something like that. But Haile Selassie gave him like a military position over there. You dig? A lot of folks don't know that, man. It was foundational Black Americans over there stomping for Ethiopia. Heavy. We taught the whole continent of Africa how to fly. Foundational Black American, dude. So yeah, when we talk about bridging a gap, damn, how much more can we bridge? It can't be one sided. They're going to have to start making some moves. But until then, we're enjoying our foundational Black American culture, and we're going to gatekeep that shit now. We're gatekeeping it. We're not giving our culture away no more. We've had that thing where anything positive we've attributed to Africa. You dig? In that line of thinking, we're not doing that no more. Because what happens is whenever Africans do anything positive, they make sure they delineate from us. See, we're not playing that old bullshit ass one-sided game. Anything we do good, we got to give you credit, but you do something good, you make sure we don't get credit. So if a Ghanaian dude comes over and gets a PhD, well, he's not one of those niggas. Ghana American stand up. But if a black person do something, you know, Africa gave them the beat, man. They got the beat from Africa, man. Nah, no, 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 no. We're not doing that. We're claiming all our stuff. We're claiming hip hop, modern R&B, jazz, Afro beats. Yep, foundational Black Americans created that too. Yes, we did. We're claiming all of it. We're claiming popularizing reggae. Yes, we popularized that too. Some of the biggest reggae hits were from foundational Black Americans. I can see clearly now songs like that. Let's take all of it. We're gonna claim all. I said we're claiming the potato chips, macaroni and cheese, modern ice cream. That's us. Home security systems. That's us. Ironing boards. That's us. Doorknobs. That's us. Electric lights. That's us. Lewis Latimer. We're claiming all of it. We're claiming all of it. You know? We're just claiming all of it. That's where we are with it. And us claiming our culture, that's not xenophobic. We're just acknowledging our culture. We're the only group who gets called xenophobic because we claim the stuff we actually created. We created all this stuff as foundational Black Americans. We created it. And that's fine. So y'all created stuff too over there. Y'all created stuff in the diaspora, and we pop our collar to you. We don't have no problem with what you created. Only when we start delineating and putting a stamp on our stuff, then you got a problem. No, we've created a lot of good stuff. You created great stuff. Y'all created Joe Loft. Y'all created Bammy. Y'all got stuff in the Caribbean and Africa. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. So we respect yours, respect ours. Let me see who we got in here. Let me get one or two more. Let's get Lope Choco. Lope Chaco. What is it, brother? Lope Chaco. What's your name, man? And where's the Wu Tang nigga? Where is he? All right, Lope Chaco. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? How have you been? Hope you're doing.
I'm
Hope you're
good.
doing good.
Now
Okay.
you've called. Have you called before?
I have. I'm one of Sir Major's boys.
Okay. What's on your mind?
So listen, I know that you have the. You're still doing the documentary. I've been trying to get in touch with you as well as some other stuff as well, but I know you're doing the documentary about the hip hop, right?
Yeah.
So I have somebody I would love for you to speak to. He's actually like a father figure of mine, and he was around back then. So he used to book their gigs and everything, and he would literally tell you that I told him that Puerto Ricans are trying to put their hands on this, the Caribbeans. He was like, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
he's like, "Hell no!" And also, I know a lot of people say like, there are no FBAs in New York. No, they're still here. I work in the medical field, man, and I was like, you know, dibbing around and seeing like if I could find any. And I found like 20 in the goddamn hospital. Just like the Caribbeans are like nurses and shit like that. But yeah,
Yeah. There you go. All right, man. But thank you so much, bro. Let's get outlandish in here. Outlandish. Where you at, Outlandish? Outlandish, turn your microphone on, man. Okay, well, we're waiting on Outlandish. We're gonna get the Iron Mike. Let's get him in here. The Iron Mike, the nigga over there in China with the Chinese wife, who's over there acting like he's in the Wu Tang Clan. Iron Mike, get on, man. Get on, Iron Mike.
Yeah, brother. I listened to everything you said. I try to respond. You ain't got no messages. I tagged some stuff on your page. The stuff that you were saying about macking on women, and it's like if you don't, what is it? You don't qualify your women. It's like speaking Chinese to a Mexican or something. I don't know, brother. It's a lot of funny stuff people need to know about. But why don't you just talk about that history of you and you trying to call me out? But what's your past with Asian women?
Yes, I am now. But now, look, you've been over there for 25 years. Got you in there. Are you over there pretending to be down with the Wu Tang Clan, brother?
No, sir. No need for that. I represent Detroit.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No. You don't represent Detroit no more. You know you don't. You're not a good representative of Detroit because you over there cupcaking in China. You done got pussy whooped, and you over there got the cape on for Asian culture. Nobody's even doing anything to them. You're the exotic Negro over there. What do you do over there in China,
I
man?
promote hip hop. I got a record label. But that's
Oh,
your past.
okay. So yeah,
That's what you do. Why
you.
don't you talk about your past? Like you know about it. Instead of like hating.
I'm not hating on anything. I'm not in China, nigga. I'm over here
How many album
doing my
covers did you have with Asian women on your album covers? How many rap lyrics did you have?
none. None. I've never done an album cover with an Asian woman on it. None.
Man, I
It was
put the
in
link on your page. We know you, brother.
yeah, that's not an album cover. That's my book cover, The Mac Within. There was an Asian girl on the Mac Within cover. What does that have to do with
So
anything?
tell me
What
about
does that
that.
have?
Can you explain that? What was going on in your life? Like, just get me straight. I'm just saying. I'm trying to understand. Because I see you.
Um, right. Um, I'm not pussy whipped. I took a picture with somebody, she went home and I went home. You got with an Asian woman and moved your black ass out of Detroit over to China because you pussy whipped. See, we different. See how that works?
I mean, what about the other one? You had like a whole line of Asian women. You talk about it all in your songs. You talked about black people being
Nigga,
original Asian people, but why you hate on Asians so
where
much?
where the nigga, you got Asian what Asian women, what line of Asian women did I have, nigga? You're fantasizing. What are
No,
you
I'm not
talking
making up
about?
anything. You verified the book.
Yes, you are.
It's another one. Hold on. Let me
Nigga,
look at it.
no, it's not. There's not a line of Asian women, nigga. You're making you're so infatuated with Asian pussy. You see Asian pussy everywhere you go. You look at an episode of Good Times, you think Florida Evans is Asian. Ooh, Lord, look at that. You're so infatuated with Asian women, nigga. You're fantasizing about that shit. I don't have a whole bunch
You got
of
a
Asian
whole
women.
chapter
No, I
number
don't,
7.
dude. No, I
Macking
don't.
on Asian women. Chapter number 7. The teachers with the schoolgirls. Come on, man. You got
What are you?
a whole video on this.
I got a whole video talking about macking to women of different races, not just Asian women, dude. You're so pussy whipped by Asians, dude. Was it that good? Nigga, why is your self-esteem so low to get pussy whipped by an Asian woman, dude? What's wrong with
I'm
you?
not, but I'm the one not with Asian women in the schoolgirl dresses. Number
Yes,
7.
you are.
Macking
Yes,
to Asian women.
nigga,
The
you're
expert on it.
in China. You're in China, nigga. You got pussy whipped and moved and got a passport and moved to a whole continent just so you can be around some exotic pussy, nigga. What's wrong with you?
I don't know, brother. I feel
Dude,
like you can
dude,
relate.
you're
Think you
game
hiding
goofy. Don't,
something.
don't don't misrepresent Detroit,
Ain't your
dude.
lawyer Asian?
Dude, don't misrepresent Detroit, nigga.
Ain't your lawyer Asian?
No, I don't. I have a whole bunch of different lawyers. I don't know which one you're talking about, sir.
Okay.
And
You don't
and
have one Asian
and
lawyer?
and
South.
and I didn't move to China for any of my lawyers, by the way, nigga. Okay, I'm different. You're different.
What's
You
wrong with moving to Asia? Any
because you
original
pussy,
Asiatic
because you
black man?
pussy,
You can make a documentary about
because
black
you're a
Asians.
big, because you're a big low self-esteem pussy whoop buffoon. That's why. That's game goofy as a motherfucker. Moving to another continent for some pussy, nigga. Do you know how
你真
game
的你真你真的搞错了，你不知道我是谁啊？
nigga?
你骂我干嘛？你讨厌亚洲人了？屁！我告诉你了。
Nigga. And this nigga learned a language so you can make some transactions better. When I see a nigga speak Asian, that's the trick language. You over there negotiating prices, nigga. That's how bad in game goofy you are. Are you one of these passport bros, my dude? Are you one of these passport bros? Yeah,
Didn't you try to get a passport in Africa? Didn't you
I
try to
got
move to Africa and you
uh,
failed? Come on, what are you talking about?
I got a passport already, but I ain't tricking off all over the damn place, nigga. I'm not over in Asia getting some discount cootie cat like your big musty ass, game goofy nigga, and up here mad. You game goofy than a motherfucker over there tricking off in China, nigga. You getting discount vagina. What's wrong with you, man? Don't misrepresent Detroit. Detroit is a player city. Well, no, you're not gonna misrepresent the D, my G. That's not gonna happen. Real players don't move to China to pay a trick tab on a discount, my dude. Come on.
Brother Robert F. Williams didn't move to China.
No,
Brother
no.
W.B. Du Bois didn't move to
Robert F.
China.
Williams, Robert Williams went to China because he was evading the law. He was getting away from law enforcement, nigga. Don't put that. He was a rider. He was bussing on Klan members. You bussing on Asian women, dude. You're not the same. Don't even put that yourself in the same category. You went over there to pay a discount trick tab, dude. Come on. Because you didn't have enough game to get one of them fly girls in the D, my nigga. You didn't have enough game. Your mouthpiece wasn't crisp. That's why you saying real goofy shit now. You see? Come on, you gotta step your game up. I got young boys listening to this. I don't like my young boys listening to old dusty goofball passport bro trick niggas. You dig? Who couldn't spit out a nice young honey. There's fine women out there in Detroit, nigga. Your mouthpiece wasn't crisp enough to get one of them. You dig? Just say that and
All
be
right,
that.
all right. I'm gonna leave, but I do got one legitimate question, man.
No,
Straight up.
nigga. I don't want to know it. I don't want to hear. I know, nigga. I don't. I don't want to hear your trick ass questions, my nigga. I don't want to hear it. But nigga, get your mouthpiece together and stop being the big exotic nigga over there. You over there telling all. I know you telling all types of lies. I know you telling them all types. You telling them motherfuckers you Gerald Levert and all that. Yeah, I know you telling them all types of shit over there in China. So stop it and step your game up, nigga. All right. Okay. Lord, Lord, Lord. This Negro. Who is this? Savannah Gore. All right. Let's get Savannah Gore in here. All right, Miss Savannah Gore. All right.
Yes. What's up?
Hey, Savannah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's on your mind, Miss Savannah Gore?
A lot. I am technically a chatterbox at gmail.com because I'm technically driven. I was told to start a podcast, but I never did it.
You did what now?
I was told to start a podcast, but I never did it. I'm kind of fine.
Oh, okay. So you were told to start a podcast. So what's on your mind? What's on your mind now, ma'am?
Right now, I'm just working out at the gym.
Okay. That's it? You're just thinking about working out?
Well, I'm new to Twitter, kind of, and I got all these followers on accident because I started a Save My Babies campaign because my daughter was driving drunk at 16 with my sister, and I was concerned as a worried mother. So I started a campaign on Twitter, and it just kind of grew me followers, and I don't really know how to use Twitter. I just recently got verified like a week ago.
There you go. All right. All right, Miss Savannah. Well, you have a nice afternoon, and let's put that pipe down a little bit. I don't know what she's talking about. Okay. Sound like it's the meth for me. All right. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, but as far as old boy out there, the low budget passport bro, y'all look, step your mouthpiece up, step your game up, so that you ain't gotta go overseas for 25 years to get discount cooch. Nah, and look, traveling is good. I'm all for the traveling. I'm all for the worldliness and going around the world and checking stuff out and learning different cultures. But don't have your big burly ass over there speaking Chinese so that you can get some better trick prices. When I see a nigga speaking Chinese, some Chinese languages, I said, "Oh, this nigga's trying to pay his trick tab." That's trick tab language. When I see a nigga speaking fluent Chinese, come on, brother. That's you learn how to make transactional language, brother. Get one of these fine sisters. That's what I pop my collar to, nigga. You get you a fine sister, I pop my collar to you. That shows me your level of game. Get you a fine ass sister. That's the trophy, nigga. That's the damn trophy. The white girl ain't the trophy. I don't, and niggas. I think niggas know that. The white girls, and I'm not denigrating white girls, not denigrating you guys, but some white girls would get with a nigga just because they think he's exotic. You know, a white girl would get with a nerd if they think he's exotic. That's not really that's not a come up. Yeah, that's not a come up. Is some nerdy looking dude got Bill Gates' daughter. You know what I'm saying? There's some nerdy looking brother. I don't know where he's from. He kind of looks non-FBA. I don't know where he's from, but there's like a nerdy little black dude is dating Bill Gates' daughter right now. You dig? So white girls, they'll date any nigga. To be honest, that's not a flex. So some of these white girls, just to get it out there, when they're young, these white girls will date any nigga. You know, they think every nigga is edgy just because he's black. That don't mean nothing. But a fine black girl, nah, you gotta have something popping for the fine black girl, nigga. That's what I like. See, that's what a lot of niggas start turning into passport bros because they can't get one of them fine sisters. Them fine sisters fuck with his self esteem, so they gotta get into these little transactional relationships with these other women. No, 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 no. You want to see your level of game? When I see a nigga with a fine sister, I pop my collar. When I do business with cats, you look at the wife, look at the lady. If we got a fine sister, I say, okay, all right, now this nigga's solid. He's solid. You got you a fine sister, like LeBron James, fine ass wife, beautiful sister. LeBron is solid. Yeah, that's why Lori Harvey. People say whatever about Lori Harvey. Lori Harvey's fine, and that's the trophy. That's why the niggas be scrambling for her ass. She be running through niggas. That she's a trophy though. That she's a status symbol. A fine ass sister, status symbol, dude. You know that raises niggas' profiles a little bit. Fine ass sister, so that will raise your profile. Look at Jay-Z. Yeah, Jay-Z became a sex symbol because of Beyonce, nigga. Real talk. Beyonce raised Jay-Z's status, dude. Keep it a buck. Beyonce raised his status. And I love Jay, love Beyonce. You better recognize the game. Speaking of fine, did y'all see Megan Thee Stallion when she did that? She threw the baseball at the Houston Astros game. Megan looked good, nigga. I don't give a fuck what people say about Megan. Megan looked good. She had on white pants and she knew what was popping. The cameraman knew the assignment. He was getting some nice shots of that ass, and she was out there working that ass. So go ahead, Megan. I'm not mad at you. I like Megan. Megan was working that ass. You better. Show 'em what's popping. She looked good. Megan looked real good with the curly hair, and I like that curly hair shit. That was it. That was the look right there. Pop my collar to Megan. That sister looked good. I give credit where credit is due. Keep her out there. As long as y'all don't bring Lizzo ass out there to throw the fucking ball. Thank you. Just thank y'all for not having Lizzo out there. Shit, because white folks do shit like that. I'm shocked they even had Megan's fine ass out there. That was pleasant. I don't want to. I don't want them to have Gabby Sidibe at a soccer game punting a fucking ball. Bring more Megan out. Shit. As long as you bring Megan out, I'm with it. Keep that going. You know. Don't have these big burly motherfuckers out here. No, I don't want to see it. I do not want to see it. Yeah, fine motherfuckers only. Keep them fine. All right. Don't have Star Jones out here with a kickball or some shit. You know, keep them fine. Keep all the fine women out here, nigga. My dog is as hell. Shut the hell up, dog. Anyway, I've been on here long enough with y'all asses, man. Chopping it up. I've been on here long enough, but I think we had some good conversation tonight. We in here very heavy. It's like 500 something people in here still. Anyway, man. Well, who is this? Doctor Feeling Free. Let me get this brother in here real quick. Dr. Feelings. Let me get Dr. Feelings in here real quick. Let me get Dr. Feelings in here. Dr. Feelings, hop on, brother.
Hey, what's up, brother Tariq, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. What's going on? What's on your mind, brother?
Man, that ass that making stallion was shaking, man. That's on my mind, bro.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm like, God, Megan?
You got to
Megan was looking.
you got invited to the nightclub that you got over there in L.A., brother.
You damn sure right. We got invited to so she can shake some ass in front of Harriet Tubman or somebody.
You like this
Yeah.
nigga.
She was looking good, my nigga. But thank you so much. Yeah, shit. Anyway, but listen, the Hidden History Museum, man. Speaking of the museum, man, y'all come to the museum. Come get you the DVDs. We got some autographed posters. We got some autographed books. Y'all come down to the museum, get some stuff, man. Out here in Los Angeles, we open Monday at 11. Y'all come on through. We're gonna be doing a comedy night at the museum. You know, I need to think of a name for the comedy night. Y'all throw some names at me, guys. Give me some name ideas for the comedy night. We're gonna start doing a comedy night on a regular basis. Throw some names at me, guys, and then we're gonna do some poetry nights because I know there's a lot of poets out here, and a lot of people have been telling me, "Hey, you should do a poetry night. You should do a poetry night." So I'm going to look into that. I want to do a poetry night. We got to figure that out. But we're going to start. We're going to get this comedy thing going on a regular basis, and we're going to do so many phenomenal events at the museum. Now we're going to have a big birthday bash. My birthday party, 4th of July weekend. That's going to be coming up. That's going to be huge. Y'all going to want to come to that. Get y'all hip to that later. But we're going to be doing a lot of events at the museum, man. We're really going to get it popping and keep it popping. So many people are excited and they love everything about the museum, as they should. And the museum is a beautiful spot. And we're having the FBA Expo in Dallas, May 27th. So y'all need to go to fbaexpo.com to get your tickets for that, especially you food vendors. We got some good deals for the food vendors. If y'all want to come through, we got some good deals for you, food vendors. Go to fbaexpo.com, get your tickets, fbaexpo.com. And guys, I will holler at you guys later on. Papi Akute and Lola Vuve to the family. Y'all be good.